Algebraic identities. Algebraic identities from chapter like polynomial, that is from class 9. And now today we discuss about the algebraic identities. Basically we know the identity in the previous classes also, because this is the previous knowledge about the identities, in which we discuss about like a whole square, whole cube, a square plus b square, a square minus b square, a to the power 4, b to the power 4, a plus b whole cube, and so many identities. So now today we will discuss like first we write down the identity. They are written with the algebraic identity, in which first write down a plus b whole square, that is a square plus b square plus 2ab. And then second identity is a minus b whole square, which is a square plus b square minus 2ab. And similarly, third identity is a minus b into a plus b, which is a square minus b square. Okay, now fourth one is, suppose they are in form of algebraic, there are two factors, so x plus a, x plus b, which is x square plus a plus b of x plus ab. Okay, so now in this like four identities, they are related with the two element. They are like binomial here. We have a and b only, and now we expand it. Okay, so maybe this identity are write down in the form of like one, maybe explain like a plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab, and now we find out like a square plus b square, then a plus b whole square minus 2ab, which is equal to a square plus b square. Okay, this is the like maybe another form, because so many questions they are related with these identities. And now again second identity, write down a minus b of whole square, which is a square plus b square, and then minus 2ab. So minus 2ab tends to here, so we have a minus b whole square and plus 2ab, which is a square plus b square. Okay, so both the cases are different here. We find out because sometimes we have the value of a plus b is given, and sometimes we know the value of a minus b. So we find out the value of a square plus b square, but depend on the case, which case is given there. In this question, suppose a plus b and ab value is given, then you find the value of a square plus b square. So using this formula. And now suppose you want like a minus b is given and ab is given, then you put in this formula, then you got again a square plus b square. Sometimes this formula may be affected by the like reciprocal identity. So write down like fifth, a plus 1 by a whole square you write down. So therefore we have a square plus 1 by a square, and then 2 into a into 1 by a. So this is cancelled out. So a plus 1 by a of whole square is a square plus 1 by a square. And now we have 2 here. Okay, so sometimes we have the value of a plus 1 by a, and then we find the value of 1 a square plus 1 by a square. This plus 2 tends to here. So a plus 1 by a of whole square, and then minus 2 here. So you find out a square plus 1 by a square. Okay, so this is the another form of the square same. Any value is given with their reciprocal term with the addition of whole square, then you expand it and then you find out the solution. The same concept you write down for the minus, like a minus 1 by a of whole square, which is equal to a square plus 1 by a square is same, but here you write down minus 2, because a minus b of whole square you write down here concept. This minus 2 tends to here, so we have 1 minus a of whole square, which is a plus 2 equal to a square plus 1 by a square. Okay, so both have the same meaning, like you find out a square plus 1 by a square in both the cases. But one case is different here, like a plus 1 by a is given, and then you use this formula. If a minus 1 by a is given, then you use this formula. Okay, so many questions they are related with the identities. A plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, a minus b, a plus b, x plus a, x plus b, and a plus 1 by a minus 1 by a, they are related. And then this type of identity, this type of question also you can solve using the concept of like this. So one example now here, I explain about the concept. Suppose you have like a plus 1 by a equal to 2. Okay, so then find a square plus 1 by a square. Okay, so concept is very easy. This value is given, this value you find out. So using this concept, a square plus 1 by a square, we know that this formula here, but we using direct this formula. So now you using the concept of like maybe whole square, or you suppose you want to learn, then this formula directly you write down. So basically first here we taking the whole square of this term because we find out the square. So squaring on both the side, then a square plus 1 by a square plus 2 into a into 1 by a is 4, and a square plus 1 by a square plus 2 because a cancel out and 4 here, and so a square plus 1 by a square is 4 minus 2, which is 2. Okay, so or you use the concept of whole square and then you simplify. Otherwise, if you learn this formula, then directly we write down a square plus 1 by a square. That is basically we know that a plus 1 by a of whole square, and now minus 2. So we know that this value 2 square and then minus 2. So 4 minus 2, that is 2. Okay, so we got the value. If we know the identity directly, then the answer will be directly come. But you go on the method of like manual process, then you doing the square on both the side and then you calculate the value and you got the answer. So both the concept are same, but basically, so you suppose any competitive exam, their time limitation is very few minutes, few seconds for one question is solved. Then you use the concept of identity of the formula. Or maybe you have sufficient time and then subjective questions are there, then you use this concept, manual process you apply and you got the answer. Okay, so these all identities they are related with the square. So now next one is they are related with the cube. Before of this a plus b whole cube or a minus b whole cube, before of now this one more like square identity is remaining, in which we have three terms, trinomial term, they have the whole square, and then how we expand the square. Okay, so now start the seventh identity. They are related with the trinomial a plus b plus c of whole square, because this is also related with the whole square. And now then we expand it, then we have a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc and plus 2ca. Okay, so we have like 6 terms, and now we have a trinomial. Trinomial of whole square is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. Okay, this is the basic identity. They are with the trinomial of whole square, but some some important factors maybe you find out here, because there are three facts here. You have the a plus b plus c whole square, you write down here as it is, because this is a linear form, and now this is a quadratic form, like every term like have the square, so you taking the bracket, and now again you taking two common, then you have ab plus bc plus ca. Okay, so there are so many options in which you find out the value, like maybe case of like here you have a plus b plus c, something is given, and then find the value of a square plus b square plus c square. Maybe you find out AB plus BC plus CA. So many options are here you use, and then you find out the value. So because of here you find out A square plus B square C square, then using the concept of A square plus B square plus C square, which is A plus B plus C of whole square, and then minus 2 times of AB plus BC plus CA. Okay, you got the value of AB plus BC plus CA similarly. And now you find out the value of like 2 times of AB plus BC plus CA, and then which is A plus B plus C of whole square minus of A square plus B square plus C square, which you use the bracket. Okay, so this is the factors in which you find out the value, like A square plus B square, in which you find out the value of AB plus BC plus CA. So many options, so many like you find the identities, they are related with the given concept. So one example now here we have like find out, suppose if A plus B plus C, which is 1, and AB plus BC plus CA is 19, then find the value of a square plus b square plus c square, because so many options in which you find out. Okay, so a plus b plus c, that is 1, and now ab plus bc plus ca is 19. So we use this formula. Or basically, suppose you don't know the basic concept like a square plus b square plus c square, so you use, first you write down the direct formula. We know the identity, so you write down here, we know that because basic formula is a plus b plus c of whole square, in which we have a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 times of ab plus bc plus ca. Okay, so we know value of like a plus b plus c is 1, so you put 1 here, and now whole square, so whole square here. A square plus b square plus c square you put as it is 2 times. Now ab plus bc ca, that is 19, so you put 19 here. 1 square is 1, and then a square plus b square plus c square, 2 9s are 38, and then 1 minus 38, so a square plus b square plus c square, 1 minus 38 is minus 37, which is a square plus b square plus c square. Okay, so we find out the value of a square plus b square c square. So maybe another option in which like a square plus b square plus c square is given, then we find out the value of a, b, c and c. So many options you use and then you can find out. But main concept is what you can only learn this concept a plus b plus c of whole square, a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. Okay, so now you use the only one concept and then you proceed in this way. Okay, so now suppose maybe like you don't know the identity of a plus b plus c whole square, so you also can form the identity. You write down this bracket 2 times, okay, and then multiply to each other. Okay, so like you also maybe a of ab plus bc plus c, b of a plus b plus c, and plus c of a plus b plus c. Okay, so then write down a square plus ab plus ac, ab plus b square plus bc, ac plus bc plus c square, and then a square plus b square plus c square, all square terms you separate out. ab plus ab, that is 2ab, bc plus bc, that is 2bc, and ac plus ac, that is 2ca. Okay, so this is the whole square. A plus b plus c of whole square. You find out, like open this bracket and then you got the identity. Okay, so that is not compulsory. You learn this identity and then you write down. If first you make the identity and then use the concept of the identity. Okay, so now continue with the a plus b of whole cube. Okay, then now we have the identity like they are related with the whole cube. So first here we discuss about the identity like a plus b whole cube. Okay, so which is a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Okay, so this is the basic identity you can use in the form of like a plus b of whole cube. Okay, so maybe another form like a cube plus b cube you put as it is, and then this bracket having the common 3ab, so you're taking outside, then one bracket that is a plus b again. So maybe another form of the identity you can use in like in this way, a plus b whole cube equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab, and then bracket of a plus b. Okay, so now you can find out the value of a cube plus b cube. So first you calculate this value here, so you can write a plus b whole cube, which is a plus b whole cube minus 3ab of a plus b. Okay, then a plus b, which is common, so a plus b whole square minus 3ab. Then a plus b you put as it is, a square plus b square plus 2ab, open this bracket, and then minus 3ab. So a plus b into you have a square minus ab plus b square. Okay, so this is the another form. Okay, so you also can write down in the form of like factors. Suppose a cube plus b cube is you can find that the given value is a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. So this is the three formula. One formula that is basic, they are written with the open identity, and then you can write down in this form. Okay, so basically use this formula, like you can write down 9 and this is the 10. Okay, so one formula having the three types you can use in the given questions. Okay, now then we have the another identity that is a minus b whole cube, which is a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b and then 3 plus 3ab square. Okay, so again you can use in this form like same a plus b whole cube you put as it is a cube minus b cube, and then again you have the common, so you can write down minus 3ab is a common term, then you have a minus b again in the bracket form. So this is the another formula you can also write down in any type of the identity. If a minus b is given there, then you can use in this formula. Okay, then now again here we find out the value of a cube b cube, so you write down separately a cube minus b cube, then this bracket a minus b whole cube you put as it is, and then this is minus minus plus, so plus 3ab into a minus b. Okay, so which is overall common a minus b here, so you bring out common like a minus b overall common, then you have a minus b a whole square plus 3ab. Okay, then a minus b a square plus b square minus 2ab plus 3ab. So a minus b, then a square plus b square plus ab. Okay, so also you can write in the form of a minus b a square plus ab and then plus b square. So a cube minus b cube you can write down in the form of factors, because a cube minus b cube having two factors a minus b a square plus ab plus b square, because sometimes they are question asking like about the factors. Suppose two terms are given in form of plus, two terms are given in form of minus, then you can find out the factors. So using this formula for finding the factors, you can expand. Suppose two terms they are given in form of the whole cube bracket, and then you expand it by this formula and by this formula. Okay, depend on the given situation with question, according with question like which term is given, and then how you can expand the given condition by first, by second, or by maybe third. Okay, so this is the like option according to the identity you can use according to any situation is given, any type of case is given, then maybe use the formula 11, 12 and 13. Okay, so now this all formula they are related with the whole cube. So one more formula they are related with the whole cube, like trinomial, because these two questions they are related with the binomial, in which we discuss our two terms are given and then we take the whole cube, and then with plus sign, with minus sign we taking the whole cube here. Suppose in trinomial we have like 14 a cube plus b cube plus c cube and minus 3abc, which is a plus b plus c, and then a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc and minus ca. Okay, so this is the identity for writing three terms a cube plus b cube plus c cube. Okay, so you can write in this form. One more condition, if a plus b plus c equal to 0. Okay, so this formula is converted, like you can write down in the 15 a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc, and now abc is 0, so you put 0 and 0 into any value, I think overall 0. So you have only a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc, which is a cube plus b cube plus c cube, and which is equal to abc. Okay, so this is the last formula you can use, but condition is given if a plus b plus c equal to 0, and then you expand in this form. Okay, so I think all identities here we discuss. So many forms of identity here we use. Okay, maybe you can write like the one more identity, they are related to the power 4. A to the power 4 minus b to the power 4. Okay, so we use the identity like a square minus b square. So you can write a square minus b square and a square plus b square. A square minus b square also you can write in form of two brackets, a minus b, a plus b, and one more bracket, a square plus b square. Okay, so this is the formula for a to the power 4, b to the power 4. This is a factor formula. You can factor like in this form. Okay, maybe a to the power 4 plus b to the power 4. This is plus identity. Okay, in which we use like concept of a square of whole square plus b square of whole square and then plus 2a square b square, and then for the adjustment here we like plus 2a square b square minus 2a square b square. So now this is the form whole square like a square plus b square of whole square and minus 2a square b square. Okay, so this is the identity of like you can use a square plus b square of whole square and a to the power 4 plus b to the power 4 plus 2a square b square. Okay, so one more formula you can write in this form. Okay, so many identities, so many formations, but they are all related with the basic concept a plus b whole square, a plus b whole cube, because always you learn about the positive terms. Okay, because you have the negative terms, then you change the second position with the sign. Like you can change, suppose you have the a plus b formula, that is already you know, but you don't know the formula of a minus b, so that is doesn't matter. You can replace the second place value with minus sign only, and then your formula can convert into the form of like a minus b whole square. So any identities you can convert with the negative form only, but before of this, first you learn the concept of positive identity. Actually, basically, they are all identities. They are depend on Pascal triangle law, because each and every identity you can create or form with the help of Pascal triangle law. This is very easy going. You can convert. You can find out any kind of identity, any power of the identity you can find with the help of Pascal triangle law. Basically, Pascal triangle law, that is depend on the coefficient base. Like here you have like 1, and then basically they are travel in form of the triangle. So this law is called Pascal triangle law. Okay, so 1 as it is, so corners value you put as it is, 1 again as it is. Now you added these two terms, you added here and then write down here 1 plus 1 is 2, and then 1 as it is. Okay, then always you add these two terms, basically they are added, but 1 always you put as it is. So 1 plus 2 you can write 3 here, 2 plus 1 is again 3, and then 1 you put as it is. Okay, so again you put the 1 as it is. Now you added 1 plus 3 is 4, 3 plus 3 you can write here 6, and 3 plus 1 you can write 4, and then 1 you put as it is. Similarly, you put 1 here as it is, 1 plus 4 is 5, okay, 4 plus 6 you can write here 10, 6 plus 4 again you can write 10 here, and now 4 plus 1 you can write 5, and then 1 as it is. Okay, so this is the formation like in form of the triangles. So this is, therefore it is called Pascal triangle law. Basically they are all steps, they are like having the exponent. Maybe here you consider n equal to 0, for n equal to 1, and n equal to 2, n equal to 3, n equal to 4, and n equal to 5. What do you mean by n and n? Basically they are related with the a plus b whole to the power n, because now this Pascal triangle law, basically they are depend on the binomial only. There are two terms and then whole to the power n is given, but power is 0, so you can write in form of like power is 0, so that is 1. Okay, and now if n equal to 1, so you can write a plus b whole to the power 1. It means a plus b you put as it is. N equal to 2, so you can write a plus b whole square. So basically you write down a square, ab and then b square. Okay, so first you learn the concept of like first term is given like power 2. So first term power they are in reducing like 2 here, then power is 1, and then first term having the reduced one term, so second term may be increased by 1, but their sum is 2, so 1 plus 1 is 2, and now a to the power 0 here, so b square because now power 2. Okay, so the concept is what? Now 2ab. So 1 plus 1 you can use here 2, and then you put like plus sign. Similarly, you have used n equal to 3, the concept that n plus b whole cube. So a cube. Now power is a cube, so next term is a square. So one term is reduced, so one term is come second, and then a square, so you write down a, then b square comes, and now a to the power 0, it means b cube. Okay, so 1 plus 2, you write down 3 here, and 2 plus 1, so you can write 3 here, and then so on. Okay, similarly now you can use the formula for n equal to 4. So a plus b whole to the power 4. Okay, so now a to the power 4, first you write down, now reduce by 1, so a to the power 3, now so b is come here because that sum is 4, and now a square, so b square here because power sum is 4, and then a, b to the power 3, and now b to the power 4, individually you write down, and now basically write down the coefficient, so 1 plus 3 is 4, so you can write 4 here, 3 plus 3 is 6 here, so you write down 6 here, 3 plus 1 is 4, so you can 4 here, right, and then plus. Okay, so this is the concept of like Pascal triangle law, in which we use the concept like a plus b whole to the power n, and then we expand and then we find out so many powers operation and we got it, and the expansion we use the concept of like Pascal triangle law. So that is very easy going, in which you can find out any type of power, like maybe 10, maybe 5, maybe 6, maybe 7, so many powers you can find using the concept of Pascal triangle law. Okay, so then now we discuss all the identities, they are related with the Pascal triangle law basically, because every identity they are related with the first positive form, then you can convert into the negative terms. Okay, so second term you replace by the minus sign, and then your formula convert into the negative terms. So all these identities are very easy going. First you know the concept of like basic identity, and then that concept we use into the form of like Pascal triangle law. I think all identities you enjoy very much. Thank you for watching this video, and now if you like my video for algebraic identities, please like, share and subscribe my channel, my YouTube channel Sanjay D Choy.